how I got my footage looking from this to this in 2 simple steps. Day 13 of teaching you everything I know about editing. Today we're going to look at how to color grade your footage. So I shoot all my clips in S-Log 3, and this allows me to have more control over the colors in post. Straight at the camera, you're going to see that the footage looks great. The first step is to import a conversion LUT. So depending on what camera you have, in this case I'm using a Sony. On the Sony page they have the conversion LUT to Rec 709 for free. What I do, I add an adjustment layer, and in the basic correction tab you can import a LUT, and we'll import the Rec 709 conversion. Right away you can see the difference between the flat clip and the Rec 709 conversion. To make this even better, you can add a creative LUT. This can be a LUT you find from any creator that you like. You can make your own LUT, but Adobe also has its own library of LUTs that you can use from. So we'll add another adjustment layer, and in that one, if we go down to the creative tab, in this footage I used Gold Rush HDR, and I lowered the intensity down to 60. Now you can even go deeper and play around with the shadows and everything like that. So I'll add another adjustment layer, and in this one I'll play around with the basic correction tab. So here you can play around with the exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows, whites and blacks. Let's say you want to lower the shadows. You'll see that the shadows in this corner, let's say if we lower it, you can see it makes the shadows darker. Maybe bring up the contrast a tiny bit, and maybe lower the highlights a tiny bit. We went from this flat image to the Rec 709 to the LUT and to the basic correction, and that's how I got my footage color corrected. Now this is very surface level. You can go a lot deeper than this using the HSL secondary to color correct every single color in the footage. You can use curves. There's so many things you can do in color grading. Color grading is a huge part of editing, and there's a lot of things to learn, but this is a good start to help you learn how to color grade. So I hope that was helpful. Try it out on your own footage, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 14.